9 style, Day 9 style failed intro. Now in the past for live stream viewers. I'm gonna make a video for my 11th day of streaming on my 12th day of streaming, because yesterday I was recovering from a party and so just did some very casual, very brainless Hearthstone streaming. I'm going to sort of carry on that idea, because actually I believe while not streaming, but yesterday I had a lot of fun and a bit of success with my Cthulhu Warrior. I actually remade it yesterday because I've kept sort of jokey Cthulhu Warrior, but I wanted a just serious full Cthulhu Warrior with no silly cards, so I can just go full on, play some games. So in Hearthstone, I love myself some good old control decks. I was very excited when Whispers of the Old God came out because I thought that it would be an incredibly control-centric meta, as many people did. And I was kind of disappointed by the aggroness of it all. But it's starting to be peeled back by a few of the nerfs and a few of the new cards added. And I did always like Cthulhu decks. Warriors, for some reason, always manage to be my favourite. I just think they're just an interesting breed of warrior, and the fact that they work so well doesn't unhelp. Hopefully, with the next expansion of cards, a few more Cthulhu decks will become more viable again, because I do think it's an enjoyable way to play your sort of. It was a very good idea, I think, to make Cthulhu the sort of, the deck that everyone gets, because it's a very simple, understandable deck to play, right? You have cards which buff this one big late game card. You ramp up to this big game late game card, or this big game late game card, this big late game card with your, little cards, and that's just what you do for the game, and then you play that, and hopefully that wins you the game. Right? And there's a lot of interesting tech you can do either side, but that's sort of the generalness of it. I want to play soon. I want to play with trying to make some successful big Cthulhu decks. The sort of decks where you put in more Cthulhu minions than is necessary in order to try and make the biggest motherfucking Cthulhu. But this right here is quite a simple deck. It's just Cthulhu with the Bran Doomcaller combo to resurrect 2 Cthulhu's. And then you got 3 Cthulhu's. Playing against Rogue should be good, because I do not believe that Rogue has any major way of stopping of getting Cthulhu off the board without killing him. You could sap it, but that's as good as giving me another one. That doesn't help, The worst deck for this, weirdly enough, is Priest. And as has been said by some top pros a lot, Priest isn't actually good Priest decks aren't actually bad decks overall. They're not great decks, but they're fine. But the meta is awful for them, because all the top decks that are strong are decks they're bad against. They're good good priest decks are good against control. And having Entomb makes them especially good against this. So I can't hit him. I could Disciple of Cthulhu and then Brawl, give myself a really good chance of winning the Brawl. I could just fucking 50-50 Brawl. Actually, I can't Disciple of Cthulhu Brawl because that's too much. I could just straight fucking 50-50 Brawl, because if it does kill that, it will be devastating. But if I waste my turn 50-50 Brawling, and I just lose an Acolyte of Pain, that's going to be really painful. So I'm going to let him have his funky turn. I'm actually going to do that because it sets him up to be really easy to kill, and it means I've got everything I need out of an Acolyte. Although I was saying last night, from playing this deck a bit, I've sort of started to think about these acolytes, because I played a load of games where I won quite handedly without drawing many cards from the acolyte, you know. I just didn't feel like it was hugely necessary. Okay, if he can't conceal this again, that's really good for me. If he does some crazy combo and can't conceal it, I'm still sort of okay. Hopefully he kills my Ravaging Ghoul and thinks that means that I can't do anything to him. It's going really well for me, like being this far ahead in health wise, and still like this is good. I'm gonna throw down him as soon as possible, and I want to get Justicar soon so I can start ramping armor, because right now the only thing that can fuck me from his point is just big combos of lots and lots and lots of magic damage. So now it's yep, Fan and Ice, that's fine. It's a really good Fan and Ice, but it's okay. So yeah, all I want right now is just to absolutely fill up on armor. And he's not going to have many big minions, but I kind of want to keep that just in case it's something I desperately need to kill. 3-2 with a Death Rattle isn't that scary when the Death Rattle like doesn't actually affect any difference whether I pop him or whether he attacks into me or whatever. Swashbuckler, you get to warrior card. A lot of warrior cards aren't that good on their own, so I'm okay with that. Some of them aren't though, to be fair. Okay, Sylvanas. This might look weird, but I think this is actually... So I'm thinking of brawling. If I brawl now, he 100% wins. Because even if my dude survives, Sylvanas steals it. And that's actually, you know, the strongest minion other than Sylvanas on the board. So I don't want him to have a chance to get that. So my idea is to kill it. Shield slam my own minion. Brawl to hopefully give him like a 1-1. I'm considering throwing this down as well. And I will. Because then... what we do is we give him 50% chance to get an awful pick, 25 to get an alright one, and 25 to get a great one for him. So he will always win this, but we've given him the lowest sort of success rate. And he gets a good one out of that. But, you know, I managed to put the odds in my favour, which is all you need to do, you know. Fierce Monkey, that's a good card. It's a good card for him to have gotten off me. So I now just start stomping his minions, and I really want Justicar. I feel like this is what every warrior match turns into. It's playing any control warrior, it just turns into, I really want Justicar now. Please, Justicar now. Or you get Justicar early and you have an excellent game. Right? Like... It's just so damn important. Yeah, that doesn't actually scare me too much. What scares me more than that being a thing is how much board strength he has now. That's the actual thing that scares me. Because I was thinking that this was a Miracle Rogue, and this has turned out to be a weird Reno Rogue. Do I do it this turn? So if I do it this turn, I can set this up to be killable next turn. Damage won't change, none of that will change. If next turn I get something that's 8 mana or more to play, I can't. The only thing that is Cthulhu. The only combo I have that I want to play in this deck really is that, but I can't play that until I've Thursened it. Thursen and that will still be fine. So I'm going to leave it, because if I do draw Cthulhu and I can't execute, like, pound him, I can just straight Cthulhu. This is an odd deck from him. I guess he just wants to sort of use all the cool rogue tech to stay alive, and then use all his powerful legendaries once he's done it. I feel like this deck he's got right now is just trying to do too much, so I feel like this will lose so many times in the early game just for no reason, just because he doesn't have stuff, you know? Like, in his hand, he just won't have stuff. Ooh. I do not like that as a thing that I need to fight against. Brawl, that's good. And then, as long as it's not Van Cleef that's left, I just smack whichever one's left. I will get 3 little ones on the board, though, which will be... Oh, really? Really? You really do that to me? Fuck. This is going badly, guys. Real badly. That was my last brawl as well. I need to draw Cthulhu right now, and I probably still lose even if I do that. Nope, that isn't enough. GG. First game didn't go too well. First game did not go too well. Against some weird Reno Rogue. Let's hope that I do better in a few of these other games. Because I don't want to upload another video to YouTube where I just get railed for no reason. I'm starting to think streaming this game might not go well for me. Because I have such better results when I'm not streaming. I feel like I need to like reach a high legend. I need to like I need high rank. I need to like get to legend and then just go like, okay, there's proof that I win. Now I'm gonna play on stream with it, because this doesn't look good. Like, I know like when you watch Day 9 and stuff, he's at this level as well, but how which one of these is on the screen? None of them are they? I have to move this onto the screen. Which okay, it's about halfway through the month. I'm just wondering how far I could get this month if I just went, you know, if I just went, I'm getting a legend this month. Still got enough left. I could probably give it a good go. That is why that card is so good. A really powerful 3 mana spell, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't care. My 2 mana weapon just absolutely clears your board. Okay, no, that's fair. Usually you're supposed to do it. So right now we are facing, even though it sort of doesn't look exactly like it, I'm gonna say we are facing a mid-range shaman, because mid-range shaman is like the deck right now, like by far the highest win rate deck. And so even though he has a few more spells than you might expect with the lightning bolts, I guess actually the lightning bolts have sort of replaced the hammer things, haven't they? The rock biter weapons. Okay, well I have my Cthulhu check in hand. Okay, that's not hard to kill. Still not that scary. Especially not now. Because what I do now is I punch that one. Then I punch that one. Then I armor up and I mega punch that one and then I hit him in the face. I am going to need to save some sort of clear to be able to deal with the 3/6 if he gets it out. I maybe should have kept that shield slam in case of the 3/6 because those things can turn a game for you even if you're doing well from the start. The ones that inspire give your totems +2 attack. Look, we can find the right set of runes that we like. I bet you there's some sort of thing with these, like if you get the right pair of all three of them and then do something else on the map, you get something cool. Oh, there's some of those. They're the wrong way around though, aren't they? So I mean, I guess I just do this. I don't really have much to do right here. I wonder if they just didn't think that those two looked the wrong way around. You know? You never know. Okay. Cthulhu. It's an interesting choice to have the Ragnaros in there. I think I called him Cthulhu. I don't know why. You know, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's that again. It's that thing. 10 isn't a lot. I'm gonna do it anyway. There we. Oh no, it didn't kill it. It didn't kill that. I need that dead so I can kill that. Fuck. Yeah, this is another awful deck to play against because it does that to me all the time. I feel like I need to put other big minions in here artificially just to try and draw out hexes and entombs and such. Okay, that wasn't great. Well, you know, now he's used all of his cards. Let's just try that again. Was that better? I think that was much better. Still not actually great looking at that. But it's okay. Oh! Now he's going to put a wall in front of it so I can't kill it. Fuck. Okay, well. This is where we just start ramping up our armor. If we don't die, we can like just drag this game out. I might as well play that soon as well, because I've just realised this combo doesn't matter anymore because he didn't kill my Kafan. So these are basically just like stat sticks now, right? You know what I mean? Like, neither of these actually matter that much. Really? Really? You're gonna just take my Gore Howl away from me like that? Alright. I did that out of habit, and I didn't actually want to use that one. But that's okay. This is going to be really nice. If my Doomcaller can take one or two of these guys out, if he can just soften down the damage on this board, then okay. Fuck. This might not go well. Just still soften down the damage a bit, but I need this to die, like horribly badly. Which I have been given the tools to do. I may still be able to win this in what's it called? In fatigue, especially since like see two of those are a really bad idea now. Because I don't believe he has any way left to give them attacks, so he's just going to draw his entire deck and start fatiguing real bad real soon. If he has like a flame tongue totem that I didn't notice, that like I think he's used two of them, then he might be okay. But I think this is going to be the way that you win this game mostly, which is that you just fatigue the shite out of them. And he started fatiguing already at 15 life, and I'm at 41 life, and I have 7 cards left in my deck, and I get 4 armor per turn. And he has another draw a card that he's just played. I might not have a way to kill it, actually, to be fair to him. But unless he punches me with his face or throws away his 3/4, he's not killing that yet. Unless he has a spell that will deal with it. He really doesn't want to throw his 3/4 away because that's all of his damage right now. But he needs to kill it or I'll just take the 1/1 out. Or hit him in the face, yeah. So he has to do that. He does have a thing from below though, that's very interesting. But he still has 2 of those, which are going to double fatigue him this turn. I think he's dead now. Nice. So yeah, that's basically how this deck works. Win condition number 1 is Cthulhu, Cthulhu, Cthulhu. Win condition number 2 is they just run out of stuff and haven't killed you yet. And you're just sitting there like, I mean, I was waiting for my Cthulhu, but you spoiled my Cthulhu, so now I'm going to spoil your fun by just running out this game timer for a million billion years. That is probably another reason that I like warrior control decks, because I'm the sort of awful person who enjoys seeing people just flop around in fatigue and just be like, I can't do anything to you, god damn it. Okay, Fiery War Axe, real high win rate boost. Having this is really good. The rest of my hand is okay. I like the shield block because I can Fiery War Axe shield block, and how good the Fiery War Axe is sort of makes up for the tempo loss by shield block. But I'm not going to coin yet because there's no need to. So, oh, both my brawls already, nice. So, this is a control versus control matchup. This is likely going all the way to concede. Like, quite likely. It depends what type of warrior he has, though. He doesn't have just a big, fat Malkazar warrior. He doesn't have anything to play, apparently. To be fair to him, he probably, like me, most of his hand is probably removal. And so he's just like, can you put something down that I can remove, please? Okay, Barnes, what's he going to Barnes? Barnes can be in literally any deck, so this doesn't tell us much, but that might... No, it doesn't tell us anything either. I mean... No point in saving that much more. I will be playing some Vanilla WoW after this, and I will also be uploading that video to YouTube. Oh, this honestly could just be his deck. I used to just throw Elise in sort of any warrior deck I made because Elise is fun. But honestly, his deck could just be an Elise deck. Elise can be enough of a win condition to just go, I'm just going to control until I've got, you know, an Elise. And then I'll have a load of legendaries and a load of mana, and I can just play them all one after the other. I might make an Elise deck. I haven't played Elise deck for a while, and they are fun. They are damn good fun. Okay. So I do not have anything that I want to combo with Thaurissan yet. So I will not play Thaurissan. I want either Brand's Bronzebeard or the Doomcaller for Thaurissan. What Cthulhu minions have I used? I think I've only used one, so I don't think Shieldbearer activates yet. Desperately trying to remember now. I think I've only used one. But there's another one. It will mean my Shieldbearer will not be on curve, which is upsetting. Unless I forgot something that I'd used before. Nope. I was right. So that's a great start. And that's a good follow-up. These minions. Cthulhu's Chosen and the 2-3 that I played earlier, the thing with them is they are the constraint of this deck. Because Cthulhu, being able to res the Cthulhu of the Doomcaller, the Ancient Shield Bearers especially, are so strong that these sort of need to counteract their strength with some sort of weakness. And their weakness is just that they're not great they don't really do much. And they're kind of, even if they were decent in decks, they feel like a lot of the time they'd be more like tempo minions, you know? But or so, because there's nothing special, like you're like, I want to use this now sort of thing, like I want to use this at a certain time, apart from the 2 ones that deal 2 damage. Those ones you literally should just throw out whenever you have the mana for them, I feel, because so he stole my dude, but I don't actually care, because the strong thing about that dude is not that it's 6/6, it's that it gives me 10 armor. So he actually just used a Sylvanas and a Shield Slam to lose me 6 armor, so that only gave me 4. I'm like, I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that at all. He's going to take my weapon because he's an absolute cuck. That's really annoying. I hate that card. There you go, there. That was a nice turn of Claire. Oh, I'm a little bit sniffly still from my illness, unfortunately. Oh no! I know it's only technically a meme, but it's not even that untrue that the first Justica of the game wins the game most of the time in Control Warrior versus Control Warrior. And they're miners. Yeah, so I'm just gonna armor, True Heart, armor, punch! Should I have thrown him into there just for the card draw? I don't really need the card draw. He can put down anything and give me card draw. Use any of his AoE, gives me card draw. I'm not too scared. I'm still confident I'll get card draw this dude. Oh, this immediately tells me that he has N'Zoth. I should have drawn first. You should always draw first. Yeah, he definitely has Cthulhu. He's used the free, like, pretty much the free generic Cthulhu minions. So I have Bran now, so I can Thorison, because that gives me the combo that I want later. Soon he's going to get his map, and then he's going to play N'Zoth, and then he's going to go, ha ha ha, look at my map. He has way more armor than me as well. So there's my post-Cthulhu combo. I think I need to do this, even though it's not the greatest. I have a brawl for when he uses N'Zoth, and then I have a brawl for once he has a few legendaries on the board. Hopefully the last 2 cards in that deck are like N'Zoth and the map to the Golden Monkey, and he gets everything else before he gets that, hopefully. And hopefully the same is true for my deck. My last 2 cards aren't like Cthulhu. That's actually the only card I really need. Emperor Vetclaw. That's a nice card to see, though. Because that's just like a please stop slapping me card, right? I can just put those 2 dudes out and they will just be cool for me. I do want Cthulhu soon, though, especially since he's got a huge arm lead on me, which going into fatigue means He's in really good shape. If he can somehow get rid of my Cthulhu without killing it, he's in ridiculously good shape. But also, actually, if he's smart, I think he... Because I'm assuming he's got more, like, executes and stuff, shield slams or whatever, in his deck. He cannot... He cannot use his Golden Monkey, even if he has the map, until after I've Cthulhu'd. Because he needs to deal with my Cthulhu. And if I Cthulhu and then all he has is legendaries, that's not very helpful. So he needs to wait so that he can deal with my Cthulhu. And that's going to help catch me up with armor a bit. So now I'm feeling better about armor, because even though he still has a huge lead, my Cthulhu will drop him down to probably lower than my level now. My Cthulhu will be an 18-18. Probably. So yeah, there's the map. He's got 5 cards left. And I believe that he at least shouldn't use the map yet. I think I just keep doing this. Like, I don't think I need to play that yet. I think I just don't overcommit to the board right now. Right, this is where I do it. And now I have to hope that he doesn't have a way. I can't see a way that he could have of removing that without killing it. Unless he just Nazoths now and just goes, haha, I have Sylvanas. Execute. There we go. Unfortunately, I think I have to execute that. And then just throw one of these down, which means my combo gets delayed for a turn. He has 2 cards left. I think I'm in a really good position here, because if he doesn't have his Golden Monkey already... Okay, so he does. So now I brawl. Can do it again. I have the mana too. I just want to clear his board as much as possible. I can Cthulhu again twice soon. Does he Golden Monkey now? Please tell me that's his Golden Monkey. Because if so, that's beautiful. That is actually his Golden Monkey? Question mark? Oh my god, yes. This ridiculous card luck is keeping me in this game so much. Alright, so Brand's Bronzebeard, Doomcaller. I've used all my mana, and I now have 2 copies of Cthulhu in my deck. And they are both 2020s, I believe. And so now, just both turns I play Cthulhu, I assume. He's gonna try and, yeah, he's gonna kill that so that I can't Cthulhu with that. That's a smart move. That's a smart first thing to do. Do I just actually first clear? No, I don't fucking first clear. I didn't. There we go. That's the problem with having less of a direct, powerful late game, dude. He has this, you know, this consistency, but I have this burst. Okay, he's gonna try and brawl my Cthulhu away, and he got it. Unfortunately for him, though, he's already in concede. He's already in fatigue, and I got another one. Yes, I'm so glad I got off one of these really well for this video. So he's now just 50-50ing that I get the 7 damage rather than the 20 damage. Oh, and I didn't. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was good. That was a fun game. That was why I like Hearthstone. That was a control matchup, son.